Hey guys, I'm Christina.
I'm Taco. She's my mom.
And he's my son. We're going to talk about some real shit, and shit's going to get real. This is Trust Tree.
So for today's episode, we did not have any questions. So don't manipulate them into sending questions.
Oh, I thought that was the whole point.
but yeah, guys.
I'm a mom. It's what I do.
Send in questions. But so what we got instead is my mom was perusing TikTok and saw a TikTok from a woman on there and has decided that she needs to share her life hack with the masses.
Okay.
So what's the sitch?
So I was watching TikTok and there was she was responding to basically a topic of girls have a really hard time. There's girl shit that you guys don't understand the struggle of. And one of them was when you're wearing a tampon and you're going pee, your tampon fills up with your tampon string gets wet from your urine. And then what happens is that urine then travels up the cord into there, and it's very uncomfortable, and then you might have to change your tampon when you didn't really want to, which feels like ripping your soul out from the inside of your body.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, how invasive is it to change a tampon?
It's fine when it has stuff in it, but if it's dry, it's like sandpaper.
Oh.
Horrific. And she even mentioned maybe sometimes getting poop on it. This is I would say probably 20s or 30s.
Okay.
So if she in her 20s or 30s does not have the answer, I must give it to all of you young ladies.
And for the low monthly cost of $9.99, you can learn how to not get shit on your tampon.
I have a webinar.
Anyways.
All right. Listen, girls. This is what you do. When you're going to go pee, you're going to lean forward a little bit while you're on the toilet. Reach behind yourself around the buttocks like you're going to wipe your ass. But you're going to hold gently onto that string and just pull it back and to the side of whichever hand you're using. And then lean forward slightly.
And pee.
That way you will not get any pee on your string and you will not have to change your tampon sooner than you were ready to. Now, poop. If you're afraid you're going to get poop on there, same in reverse.
From the front.
From the front, gently. Don't pull because you know what it's like when just a smidge of that thing hanging out, sis. Honey, it's the worst. So just gently roll that up. You can even tuck it in between your vag lip and, where your thigh connects to your hoo-ha and kind of hold it there. Take your dump.
It's like holding the phone to your ear with your shoulder.
It's one. You have got the image, son. Yes. And then do your poopage, wipe your booty, and then move on with your day. This is life-changing for someone out there. I know it is because it was for me.
Okay,
you're welcome.
Now
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
We don't have audience questions, but we have son questions.
Okay.
What are the pros and cons versus a tampon versus a pad? Because as an outsider looking in, I don't understand why you would ever not opt for the pad.
Because okay, a couple of different reasons. They feel very bulky when they're on. They feel diaperish.
Okay.
So it's kind of gets uncomfortable when you first put it on. But as you walk and it warms to your body and it'll shape to your body, then it feels a little bit better. So that's number one. Number two, you can feel it come out. So it's like a gush will happen.
Goosh.
So as you get older, you learn to hide the expression of your gush on your face in public. But when you're younger, you're like, that just happened. And it's not it's a odd, gross feeling. To me, at least. I don't know. There's people called that are free bleeders that are power to the people and they don't wear anything and they just let it roll. Literally down their thighs. So,
I mean, wear pants.
Yeah, do what you need to do, sis. That's fine. But
just don't get mad at me if you're wearing shorts and I go, hey, you're bleeding.
Yes, and they go, of course I am. I don't know. There's a movement. But for me, that would be why. I don't like wearing the pad because I don't want to feel it coming out.
Okay, so a tampon removes that.
Yeah, because it's in there and it just absorbs it like a cotton ball. And then you just know, you can feel that you're full. Or what will happen is you'll start to feel the leak. And then you're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom right now. And then you change your tampon.
Okay. So then what are the cons of the tampon?
The cons of the tampon are
Pooping on it.
Pooping and peeing on it, clearly. If you forget that it's in there, it can make you really sick and cause something called toxic shock syndrome.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, usually, I don't know like how long it has to be in there. Like, so it's not like, you know, oh, you left it in there for 6 hours. Some of them you can wear like 8 hours overnight, whatever. But like sometimes young ladies will forget it's there and it'll be in there 24 hours. And
is that too long?
It can make you really sick. Yeah, it can literally give you blood poisoning. Like you poison yourself.
But it's your blood.
But it gets toxic. It gets yucky.
Weird.
It needs to come out and get out of your body. And if it just sits in there, it gets festery.
Huh.
Pussy gangrene. That is not a literal or medical truth.
Oh my God.
Don't fact check that. No, but it's called TSS. It's called toxic shock syndrome. So if you are considering moving from maxi pads to a tampon, read the instructions. It will tell you a safe time frame for your tampon.
Huh.
Yeah. So that, to me, that's the only con. Well, there also are cons where there are some, a lot of tampon brands that have chemicals in the cotton, like bleach, and different chemicals that can get absorbed by your body. Like you said, sticking stuff in your booty hole.
Yeah.
To get to, like, your body will absorb that. So a lot of women now are looking for like organic 100% cotton.
Like vegan tampons?
Basically, because I didn't know this until just recently, but I've basically been absorbing toxic chemicals through my vaginal walls since I was, 12.
That
can't be good, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So there's a cause I could get behind. Like, hey, maybe not poison us and charge us extra to not be poisoned. Thanks. Any other questions about that?
About
tampons or maxi pads that boys need to know? I know that they didn't know how they were worn.
What do you mean?
Like they didn't know how they're worn. Like
in there?
No, not a tampon, a maxi pad. They thought I've seen videos where boys are asking their girlfriend, or girlfriend will say, "Do you know how a maxi pad is worn?" And the boyfriend's like, "Yeah, you put it like you stick it to your vagina."
Wait, I don't think you stick it to your vagina. What?
No, you don't stick it to your vagina.
Okay.
So how do you think a maxi pad is worn?
I would imagine.
Okay.
Because I've never, put one on. Allegedly.
For entertainment purposes.
But I would imagine it would just I imagine you would wear like granny panties. I don't think you're wearing a pad and like a G-string.
Okay.
And it would be held against your body by your chonies. And it would exist there and catch whatever happens. I know there's the wings on them. And I think the wings are where the stick idea come from.
Okay.
I remember maybe hearing somewhere that those are adhesive and they stick to your thighs.
Okay.
But when I look at that instrument, my brain goes, it's like a napkin.
Okay, I hear you. So the entire underneath is sticky. And it sticks to your panties.
Okay.
Like almost like a diaper insert, right? It sticks to your panties. Those little
That makes infinitely more sense.
Yeah. Being sticky on your hoo-ha. Because then it's then how do you pee? And the guy was like, you pee through it?
No.
No, that it's made to absorb liquid. That would be the bad. And then those wings things are to protect the sides of your panty.
Okay.
So it is sticky, and you fold them over either side, so that if it bleeds over or through, it still stays on that little sticky absorbent.
So I
am sort of right.
Was basically right,
except they don't go on your thighs.
That was me just trying to place the adhesive.
Yeah,
thing
where would that go? Yeah,
where would there be?
Why would they put that there? Yeah, it folds over the panties so that it can protect the edges of the panties in case in case it slips or whatever,
It's like the tighty whitey equivalent. Like we have cheap boxers, right?
Right.
Just throwaway chones.
Yes.
What's the equivalent?
Period panties. So
you can you go I can go to Walmart and buy an 8-pack of Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs that I don't give a damn about.
Yeah.
You got Fruit of the Loom down there?
Yeah, or you just have panties that you've had for a long time. They're usually full butters. You're right. Most girls are not wearing a pad and a thong. Some will.
Mhm.
I personally don't want that up my butt. So I would wear full butters, but that's what we call them.
Yeah.
But so you would either, usually period panties are a pair of panties that you started your period in unknowingly and weren't prepared for, so they're already ruined.
Yeah.
Or they're panties that you've just had for a really long time, so you don't care if they do get ruined. Or they're purchased specifically for the purpose to wear, and so they're usually just like cotton briefs.
Okay.
Dark in color.
All right. Question.
Okay.
What is up with the woman fascination of wearing men's underwear as comfy clothes?
Oh man, I don't know, but I do love a good pair of boxers or boxer briefs, or even your pajama pants are the best.
Why?
I don't know, because like I think they're so comfortable. But now we have like, they're basically pajama bottoms, but they look like boxer shorts now for girls. I think it's just about being close to you guys. Like
I know people who just like buy dude underwear and they're like, it's comfy.
Oh, and they wear it as their underwear?
Not as their underwear, just as like around the house.
Oh, well, it is comfy. But I don't understand why they don't just buy their own. There's like girl versions of boxer brief. Maybe because of how much fabric is in certain areas that guys need that girls don't. So it gives us more like breathing room or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. I didn't know it was a thing. Like I used to do it all the time, but it was more, I would like steal my boyfriend's boxers or something.
Yeah,
it wasn't just like random. That's not true. I did wear boxers randomly in high school as short, like pajama shorts, but it's because it wasn't an option back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, but you do got to admit, girls wearing boxer briefs or boxers from men's boxers look cute as fuck. And if it's your boxers and your lady, shit, that's some good shit. That's almost as good as her wearing your hoodie.
I would argue the Chotney's one is better.
The boxer briefs is better?
Yeah.
Than the sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, what's better? Her wearing your boxer briefs or her wearing just your t-shirt and panties?
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Anytime I see that in a movie, I'm like, hot stuff coming through.
Anytime, small girl, big shirt.
Always good. What about big girl, bigger shirt?
As long as the shirt is bigger than the girl.
Okay, perfect. Good. I was about to feel very excluded.
No, there's like a whole ordeal of like, I'm not meaning like thin, but like small, like petite girl, large t-shirt.
Yes.
Just sits.
There's a movement.
Yeah, just them existing. It's adorable.
Oh. Okay, what are 3 things girls do that are adorable, that are just adorable for no reason?
Oh.
That are sexy, but is not inherently sexy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like things that... Are you asking me the non-sexual things that turn you on type of deal?
I feel really uncomfortable with phrasing the question that way.
But that's the
Guess,
question?
yes. 3 things girls that do that are adorable, that are just adorable for no reason.
Okay.
That makes me feel better. Like you said, girl, t-shirt.
Yeah, small girl, bigger shirt.
Okay.
Girl, bigger shirt. We'll say it that way.
Yeah.
Small girl, big shirt. Girl, big shirt. What else? I'm a slut for head scratches. I mean, you know that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
But that's not adorable. I don't know. That's not like adorable. That's just like me just being like,
touch me.
Yeah. This is me craving physical contact.
Yes.
With Teddy, well, this is specific to Teddy, but like one thing that Teddy would do is how stoked she would get about random little shit that she like thought was witchcraft, or like when she came to America, like the weird little culture shock things, like when she walked past Mima's trash can and the lid opened and she ran away from it like it was like she was a cat seeing a cucumber, like she got scared. And then she spent like 5 minutes looking at me and yelling about how cool the trash can was, and she was like, this is fucked up. Stuff like that. I mean, there's also like literally nothing more attractive than witnessing a human like talk about or like go off about something that they're passionate about. Like, again, just because Teddy was my last relationship, like going back to Teddy, like whenever I would get her going about art and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, she's about this. Look at her go.
Look at her go. She knows shit.
Yeah.
So having a girl having a passion about something, a girl in a giant shirt, and a girl with long nails.
Yeah.
How long is long?
Well,
long enough to make a scratch habit. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah. I like genuine. Like, if you want me to be like, what's my ideal nail?
Yes, let's get into that.
Okay, my ideal nail is acrylics, almond shaped with the point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not stiletto and not coffin. It's almond with a point.
Yeah.
Interesting. So for reference, he just like ran his hands down like it was a cat pole.
Yeah.
A cat clawing up a curtain. Interesting. Well, good to know. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, maybe that's what we should just do when we don't have a question, is you could just be like, okay, questions boys have for girls.
Totally.
That's the default from now on.
You got any other ones?
Any other questions?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold up. I got one. I got a hot button issue.
Oh, Lord.
Have we talked about the "if you want to" clause?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it a consent thing?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No. All right. Girl asks,
Okay.
"Can I come over?"
Yes.
Guy says, "Yes, if you want to." Is there anything about that interaction that bothers you?
Yes.
What?
That means you don't want me to.
Oh my God.
It's truth.
It's not.
It's truth. It's our truth. And I will speak a woman's truth. It is our truth. That is true. Of course she wants to. Otherwise she wouldn't have asked you. So to turn around, I'm getting all mad.
Yeah, I know.
Here she comes. If she didn't want to come over, she wouldn't have asked you. So by you just repeating her question means that you are putting her off.
No.
Yes, it does. And I don't like that your mic is louder than mine during this conversation.
It's the same settings it's been the whole time.
Lies.
All right. So
hold on. Let me see if I can get my voice deeper. Yes.
I just speak softer.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Anyways.
Mic presence.
As the thing with a penis here. I say that whenever I say like the "if you want to," in regards to anything. Like, because I get what you're saying, like with that one.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say it back? Because this is just, anytime a guy says "if you want to," this is the word.
It's sheer laziness.
No, this is what I would replace it with. Yes, if that will bring you joy. Because what we're saying is we don't want you to do things because you think we want to do them. Or because we want you to do something. We want you, like, when someone's
why can't you just say, "Yes, I would love for you to come over"?
Because I don't want you to do something because I want you to do it.
But she literally wants to do it. She's literally asking you, "Do you want me to do this?" She wants you to tell her, "Yes, I want you to do that to make me happy," because she wants to hear that her presence will make you happy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for you to say like, "Yeah, if it will make you happy," she's like, "No, what I'm trying to tell you is what will make me happy is hearing you say, 'Yes, I want you to come over and your presence will make me happy.'" There, happiness, both sides.
Okay, so would you be infinitely more happy if you were like, "Hey, can I come over?" And I just went, "Yes."
I would love that. Because just a yes, you know, how old is she? If she's a grown woman, she's probably like, "Sweet, see you in 10 minutes. Got to take a shit first," right?
Yeah.
But like if she's your age or still learning about herself and her confidence and the confidence of your relationship, then just a yes can seem also like you're just putting her off. Like, yeah.
I also, one thing that I think is really interesting is the sentiment of like what I said earlier. I've never like met a guy who hasn't shared the sentiment of like, I don't like, the reason we say "if you want to," every single guy I've spoken to about it has always gone, "Yeah, because we don't want them doing something like for us or because they like, it's like the idea of like
But I think it's interesting that you're assuming she would ask to do something she didn't want to do.
like, okay, hold up. Like, for example,
Wait.
well, no, because there's like things that you like, I don't want to go to every family barbecue,
Yes.
but I gotta,
Yes.
like I'm sure like Chafil, like,
No, I feel like if
Like,
I
there's things
said,
that you
"Hey,
do
do you
out of
want to come over
obligation.
for dinner tonight?" and you said, if you want me to,"
yeah,
but that's different. That's you saying, "If you want me to, I will." But
yeah,
you-
I wouldn't.
yeah, that's
entirely
different. That's different.
That's me
different. Hold
going,
on.
I don't want to.
But I will if it will make you happy.
Yeah.
But this girl's like, keep going. I fucked that up.
Basically, what I'm saying is oh, well, hold on. We're past that point. We're talking about people doing things that they don't really want to do.
Okay.
For, dude, I do things I don't really want to do for some hoo-hoo all the time. Wait, yeah.
Wait, what?
Like,
You just had some weird epiphany. Like,
Yeah,
you're
wait.
come at me, bro. What the fuck was that?
wait. You mean to tell me you've never done something you like maybe weren't that into because of a guy?
No, but I sure have. But I wouldn't lead with, "Do you want me to come over?" if I didn't want to come over.
Yeah.
I'd wait for you to ask me to come over, and then I'd be like, "If you want me to."
Okay.
If you
okay.
really want me to. And usually it's if I don't want to go, it's like, if you really want me to, I will.
Right.
If I'm a young girl and I say, "If you want me to," it's really because I'm wanting to hear him say, "Yeah, I really do want you to come over." Now, if I say, if you really want me to, then that's me saying, "I don't really want to, but I will if you need me because I love
Yeah.
you and I care about you, and I'll come over there if you really want me to, but I kind of want to just sit here without my bra on."
It's like the slinky.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I am your slinky.
Will my presence generate more joy for you than the discomfort of me being there?
Me
will
having
be?
to get off my ass and go over there.
Yeah.
Yes. So it definitely has language. It's language and inflection.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't think a person in general is going to ask you, "Do you want me to come over?" if they already in their mind know they don't want to come over. Hold, please, unless you're like, "Oh my God, worst day ever. This is so horrible. I feel so alone right now." And then I go, "Do you want me to come over?" I might not want to come over. I might not want to come over, but I'm
Yeah.
going to come if you say yes. But you might want to be alone. So it's all context, baby. It's all context. But the context you were talking about is just some chick being like, "Hey, do you want me to come over?" And you go, "I mean, yeah, if you want to." What the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah, I do. That's the
See what
first
I'm
time.
saying?
That's the first time the redundancy has been pointed out to me.
Yeah.
Every other time it's been explained to me differently, and
Yeah.
in ways that, because this makes sense.
Yes, you're welcome, gentlemen.
But like the other ways haven't made sense. It's like, well, because the main argument that I've been presented with is that it
Uh-huh.
sounds dismissive, like I don't want you there.
Right. It does. But only because
That is, well,
you're
I'm
repeating the question.
yeah, I'm going to tell you now that argument doesn't work with me.
Yeah.
Like because that's not what.
Because it's not your intent.
Yeah.
But just because it's not your intent does not mean that's not what she heard.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah. Well, now you know.
But the repetition of the question, that makes sense to me.
Yes.
She wouldn't be asking if she didn't want to.
Yeah. And
That
by
makes
you
infinitely more
repeating the
sense.
question makes her feel dismissed, because if you really wanted to, you wouldn't be asking her if she wanted to, because she just told you she wanted to by asking if you wanted her to come over.
Mm-hmm. We just solved sexism.
I mean, seriously, world problems being healed right now. This is what is the blessing that is me. Is that I can speak male and female at times. Well, that's not true. I can't always speak male, but I can definitely interpret it pretty well.
Okay. I don't know like what.
Remember that we
typical dude
talked
things
about
I'd
me
say.
not being egotistical?
Yeah, remember? Remember when we looked up the definition?
Oh, I just have higher confidence in this area. Oh, good. I love these questions. Do more of those. Those are fun. What does it mean when a girl says this?
All right, guys, jumping on in here. It's not the end, but we need to get into the habit of doing this. We don't have any sponsors for this episode, but when we do at some point, this is what the mid-roll ad reads would look like. So we don't have any official sponsors, but I did want to take the time to let you guys know that if you enjoy the podcast that me and my mom make, or any of the other content that I put out there, we do have a Patreon. You can find the link to that in the podcast description, or if you just want to type it on into your URL, it is going to be patreon.com/datdirtytaco. And there are different rewards, different tiers, and all that good stuff. And it's the best way for you to support the content if you want to keep seeing it. But that quick little show note, let's get right back on into it with whatever on earth we're deciding to talk about. Oh, okay. I have
time for one more.
Okay.
My love. And then I've got to go back to my other little babies.
So I had to give one of my.
Can I clean this blood off your countertop though?
You're going to need water, so wait until the end.
Oh, I was just going to use my spit. Which is almost equally as gross.
Anyways, it's another bodily fluid.
Okay. Yeah, same.
But anyways, so I had to give one of my little homies this advice because there was a girl that he wanted to like go on a date with.
Mm-hmm.
And she rain checked him.
Okay.
Like granted, they can't drive.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it makes sense, right?
Yeah. Mom said I can't or whatever. Yeah.
So like he got rain checked once. And I told him, I was like, hey, dude, it's like, that's okay. Don't panic. This is completely normal. It's legitimate. I was like, I believe her. What I'm saying is if it happens a second, God forbid you let it happen a third time, you move on.
Yes.
You move on.
Yes.
So is the rain check and I'm not interested? Is agreeing to a date and then being like, oh, today doesn't work? Is that like the ghosting of dates?
Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes life just changes and it just doesn't work. But like you said, if someone wants to spend time with you, they will make time for you if they truly want to spend time with you. So I understand that there's once, maybe that happens twice. Man, come on. Unless you're like, are you a physician on call? 3 times? Bye.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I asked because I feel guilty right now because I had to rain check someone.
Oh, you did?
Well, like we were.
Is it the girl from Guitar Center?
No, it is not.
Hi, girl from Guitar Center.
It is not the woman that you picked me up and threw me at across the counter.
That was not my intention.
Anyways,
see how that works? Just because it wasn't my intention, it wasn't like
it's what both of us heard, including the other party.
Lies.
I talked to them about it.
Whatever.
No, anyways, I was gonna hang out with like a person that I used to know in high school, and we were gonna hang out, and then I got throat leprosy.
Oh yes,
I got really bad strep throat, so then I had to rain check, and then now it's like Christmas and my birthday week and all that shit, and I'm like, it's been like 2 weeks now, and I'm like, oh, I still want to go hang out with that person, but I don't want to like set it up around holidays,
yes,
and then have to rain check again and then be in that situation.
Is this person someone that could come to your birthday dinner?
No.
Oh, it's not someone that I know then.
No.
Oh, well,
they're just a person.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. You don't want to. Well, why don't you say that? Just say, hey, I'm stoked to hang out with you and spend time with you. I know holidays are just say exactly what you just said. Holidays are crazy and I don't want to set something up and then my mom be like, hey, surprise, we're going to go do family shit and I have to rain check on you again. I want you to know that I do want to hang out after holidays. That's what I don't understand. Why does everything have to be like a fucking is this person male or female?
Mima thought I brought a guy home.
What? Well, you know how much I want you to be gay.
Mima, last night.
That little one sentence there is going to open up a whole bag of worms.
Mima last night? Or
no.
Mima thought I brought a guy home?
Yeah, let's go.
Anyways.
Tell me.
Mima last night thought, because I told Mima, I was like, hey, I have a friend that needs a place to hang out for a little bit. Like, is that chill? And then Mima was like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
And then Mima hid in her room and let me have the house. And I hung out with a human and they ended up staying the night. And then they ended up leaving later in the day.
Yes.
And fucking I'm at a family ordeal last night and Mima leans over to me and just goes, I thought you brought a dude home the other day.
What?
And I just started laughing and my little brother was like, what's going on? And me and Mima were just dying and we were like, nothing.
Why would she have thought, was it a gentleman?
No, it wasn't.
Then why would she have thought that?
Mima heard friend because I wasn't like, hey, Mima, I'm trying to like bring this 5-piece of ass over here.
Oh
So I told Mima, hey, I'm having a friend over. And she was like, okay, one of his buddies is coming over. And they're just going to hang out.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then I heard both of you walk upstairs. And then she was like, and then I started to panic.
Oh, your poor little Catholic grandma.
She was like, I was like making breakfast in the morning and they were still like hanging around. They like showered and like hung around. Mima like was like, she was like, Mijo, the relief I felt when I saw. It's like, oh, you're so homophobic. It's cute.
Oh, poor girl. Must be sad.
Oh man, we got such a kick out of it.
I mean, reverse that. What if that was me?
What do you mean?
What if you were at my house?
You would have been pounding on the door. Would have been like, yo, you taking it to the ass, dude?
I would never say that.
How's the prostate exam going in there, brother? About fucking time.
No, I wouldn't. But I would have been like, would you like me to bring you a flag or anything?
No, dude, I tagged my buddies in this that we're talking about getting a place together. I tagged my buddies in it. I said Gamer Pyramid, which is what like we're calling our house.
Okay.
And it was this roommate who had a girl over and he like closed and locked his door and they were in there doing whatever. And one of his buddies grabbed a microphone, like one of the toy microphones that echoes your voice.
Yes.
And he just got up right next to the door. He's like, come in. He's like, and in the next corner, weighing in at 130 pounds and a whole 3 inches of power, it's Tyler from the blue corner.
Oh my God. I was so glad I never had roommates when I was screwing.
Oh my God. No, it's the best.
I can't imagine how that must go.
Oh my God. Living in the...
Oh, I have to tell you, I was so jealous when I found out you were living in a frat house.
Really?
Yeah, I want to live in one.
I loved it. It's so much fun. Like, what?
There's one experience in life that I missed out on that I will forever regret, and that is Parents Week. I want you to go back to a big main college just so I can do that. Then you can quit.
My favorite fun fact about Parents Week at my fraternity is that the house as a collective went, yo, that brother is actively trying to fuck moms. He's going to take care of our moms.
What?
He's in charge of Parents Week. Yes. It
like
was,
literally was like,
literally
wait,
had,
hold on.
like,
My mind just exploded. They literally were like, hey, dude, fuck my mom.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Oh.
It's a dude.
I was like, I really missed out.
No, no, it was a dude in the frat or in the fraternity in a house that has a thing for older women. Like openly, he's like, I want a cougar.
He's a MILF hitter.
Yeah. And the house collectively went, he's gonna give all the moms of the house a really good time and make sure it's the best fucking Parents Weekend that's ever happened. The one who's gonna try and get in one of their pants. Yes. You're in charge.
Who do you want to impress? Let's let that guy coordinate the party.
Exactly.
Okay. I was like thinking you guys are sitting there like, which one of you is gonna fuck our moms and get them in a good mood? You? No. All right, you do the party.
No, not at all. It's like it was who has skin in the game.
I get it. Literally. Foreskin. God, I'm good at this.
Hey, and he did a damn good job.
The party was amazing. Thanks for rubbing it in.
You're welcome.
Oh.
It's okay. I got to walk around and everyone's like, Taco, where's your parents? It's like, I don't have any.
I don't have any. My mom doesn't love me. That's a lie because actually that's the parent week that you called me and told me how much you loved me and what a great mom I was at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Was I drunk?
Yes.
Nice.
You were drunk with another mom.
Whose mom?
I don't know whose mom it was, but you were like, basically, I don't know if you were on LSD or...
I was definitely not.
Or if you were just really drunk.
There are no drugs in the house.
Oh, okay. So, well, that's good that you're so respectful of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you must have been really just drunk then. But you called me and you were sitting at the kitchen table with somebody else's mom. Talking about moms and shit.
Seaver's mom.
And you were like, my mom's a fucking bomb. I love my mom. She's a really good mom. And you called me and told me what a great mom I was and how much you loved me.
So when I get drunk, I call you and tell you how good of a mom you are. And when you get drunk, you go, tell me I'm a good mom. We both get drunk.
So we need to get
equilibrium.
We need to get drunk together. Then it's perfect.
And then healing.
Yes, then healing begins. No, I think now I know I'm a good mom. Like I said, I feel like there's things I would have done differently, but I didn't know any better. Now that I know better, I'm like, damn it, that sucked. I sucked at that.
Anyways, all right. You got any questions?
I
I did one, you did one, I did one. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
It's not peer pressure. It's just your turn.
Boy. Okay. What the fuck is so mine is more like my time frame to your time frame.
Okay.
What the fuck is up with all these weird ass games? Like, don't if you go on a date and then you don't call her for 3 days, and then after you text her once, and then you gotta wait 62 more seconds before you can text her again. And like, what is with all that shit? Like, how come nobody just does what they want to do anymore?
This is a bad question for me because I do just do what I want to do.
Well, don't you have friends that are always like, what's the time frame? What the fuck?
Well, okay, the stereotype of
wait 3 days.
Well, we don't call people anymore. Everything's done through our phones. Like we meet people through our phones and stuff, right?
What? Like, you don't call them?
Snapchat people, text people. There's the
You literally do not talk on the phone anymore.
No, we do, but like the oh, I went on a date, or oh, I got this girl's number. How long do I wait until I call her and ask her out? Doesn't exist anymore because you get someone's number and then you text them the next day. You go, hey, I had a good time.
Okay.
But the how do I ask this girl out on a date thing does exist, where like you go to the group chat of the boys and everyone's like sciencing out how to like ask this girl on a date. Oh, there's a video of it that I want to play for you so bad.
Why is it a science? Isn't it just like, hey, do you like food? You want to eat some food with me?
No,
cool.
It's like
tomorrow, 8:00. I don't understand what's so hard.
No, because it's like they start with like, hey, would you like the first?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And he was like, no, you say, you're going to dinner with me. No, wait, that's too aggressive. Is that what you're talking about? Yes.
Would you like to get a meal with me at some point? That could be considered dinner at around 7.
That might be a date or might not, depending on how you're feeling.
And then the last one's just like, no, fuck that bitch. You say dinner, 7, my house. That's it. Send it. Signed, sealed, delivered. God, why are women so complicated? This shit's easy.
Right? When you guys are the ones who are sitting there for an hour trying to figure it all out.
Well, no. Well, I actually spend most of my time talking to girls, like my friends who happen to be female.
Yeah.
Talking to them about like trying to figure out how they go about doing this. I've been having to learn and study like a goddamn profiler. Like this one dude back in Montana where I'm from, because one of my friends is like, I don't understand what's happening. And I was like, okay, we have to figure out if he's busy, he's a douchebag, or if he's just scared of his emotions.
Oh,
and so
either way, it's negative. So maybe try and not figure it out and just move on to the next one.
Well,
you know what they say about love?
Well, no, they say this about everything. If you got pushed too hard, it's probably shit.
It's probably shit.
But yeah, no, so I don't know, because like there's like a rule of thumb. Like,
thanks for taking my line.
Yeah, I know. It's because you say it all the time.
Well, they don't know that.
Well, anyways, back to the texting thing, and like the games of like how many days or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Like one rule of thumb is like you don't double text. That's a no, because that's like a you look desperate type of deal.
What's double text mean?
So
like say a sentence send, say a sentence send. You have to write like 18
No,
sentences first?
not like that. Not like that. Like I text someone, hey, what's up? And it never gets opened. You in a couple hours, you don't go, hey.
Oh, okay. Up? So on the apps you guys use to communicate with each other, it says opened or not.
It says it in iPhones as well. You can turn that off in the settings.
Yeah, mine's all that shit's turned off. I don't want you to know if I read it or not.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for you to be all emotional and wonder why I haven't answered you.
Yeah, Snapchat has Snapchat mainly does.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah. But yeah.
So or like you don't go like, yo, hello, I texted you 10 minutes ago.
Or like for example, like way back when I had a girl that I was talking to and like we hit it off really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the math didn't add up. Just all of a sudden my Snapchat stopped getting open and I went, oh, okay, cool. Hint taken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Like, that is weird. Yeah. So that's the way people reject each other, is just not open the Snapchat?
If they don't want conflict around it, yeah.
So, okay, so
that's called ghosting. That's what ghosting is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we ghosted when I was a kid too, but it had nothing to do with text messages. You just didn't hang out anymore. If you saw them somewhere, you were like, walk the other way.
Yeah.
Which is probably more uncomfortable than just being like, hey, I'm ignoring you through technology.
Yeah.
Could you not blow that in my face? Good night. Okay, so no double texting. What's next? What else?
Getting left on red is a really bad sign. It's also
Okay.
disrespectful.
Okay.
It's kind of like a.
That's why I turned that off, because so many people were like, I saw that you read my text message and you haven't
That's why
answered
some
me in
people
2
leave it
hours.
on.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I turn it off because I don't want to hear your shit. I don't get time for your feelings about text messages. Good God, it's a text message.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I play a lot of games. Like, the main thing that I do is I backpedal hard. Is like if I ask like a question, like, oh, yesterday one of my friends was talking to me and she calls me the one that made me ask, because she calls me a whole bunch of pet names, like has like since we started talking again. And she called like the one that sent me over the edge. I was like, okay, I need to know. Yeah. She called me lover. Ooh, they said lover. Yeah. And I went, oh. I was like, I call people hun sometimes. Yeah. Or like, or love. Yeah. Or love. That's like let's go to. Yeah. And I was like, lover. Yeah. I was like, that's a bit forward. So I immediately went, I was like, yo, question. And she was like, shoot. And I was like, are these pet names? Like, is this flirtatious or are these, like habitual? Yeah. And then I got hit with the, what do you mean? And it was instant backpedal. I was like, yo, I'm not like trying to make a I was like, do you call everybody by these names? Or like, are you flirting with me? Because like I was just like, I'm just curious. This isn't like a big ordeal to me. Because if you're flirting, I would like to be able to flirt back. Well, no, I would like to know, because the only reason I would like to know is then I would be like, fuck, I'm kicking myself from 3 years ago when we lived in the same place. Yeah. But I'm not gonna do anything like that with a human. So we're dying to know, what did she say? Habitual. And I was like, oh, bummer. No skin off my back. I mean, it stayed the same, so it's nice. Yeah. But how is that a backpedal? I feel like backpedaling is like you start flirting and then she's like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, just kidding. I was just chasing you. Like you were clarifying, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So do you do that though? Do you like put your dick out there and then when you oh God, no. You don't? Oh God. See, no. I am like, hey, if I'm flirting with you, you'll know, because I will like knock you over the head and drag you back to my cave. There's no question. If I like you, you're gonna know I like you. Yeah, no, well, also, this is the other thing. Like, guys don't get complimented. Ever. Ever? No. Why not? Oh, well, we don't. We just don't. But, like... I tell your stepdad how cute his butt is and shit like that all the time. Yeah, no, it doesn't happen. I might say it in our love language, which is like, hey, nice turd cutter. You'll see, like... but, like, you'll see, like, if you go on TikTok, anything that's, like, pro-dude, or like pro guy, or like compliments a guy. I'm so glad you're bringing this up. Go through the comments and it's literally guy after guy after guy going, oh, I'm still running off of my one compliment from like 6 months ago. I'm glad you brought this up, because I was noticing something on TikTok and I didn't know if I like went on a man bashing rampage of likes or something, but like my feed was full of women being horrible about men, just bashing the sex in general. And I'm so sad about that. Yeah, we just have to take it. That's fucked up. Yeah, it is. It is. What like, do they not understand that you can be women empowerment without being male bashing? I think that has been lost. Oh, that sucks. Like, and that's why you guys don't put yourself out there, because you could totally get yourself chopped down. Well, no, because here's the other thing. If we really want to get into this, which we can, here's the thing. How creepy you are is directly related to how attractive you are. The more creepy you are, the more attractive you are? The less attractive you are, the more creepy you are. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like, for example, right? Or it is entirely dependent on reception, right? Because two identical situations. Okay. Where one guy, like we're going to do situations where there's guy A and B. Okay. And girl, A is more attractive than B. We don't even need to bring physical looks into this. I thought that's what you were talking about. I mean, it is, but people get weird about that. So I can even do this conversation about separating it. Okay. So there's dude A we worry about offending people now. Well, delete the podcast. Well, so there's dude A and B, and then there's girl D and C. Okay. Boy A and B flirt with their opposite girl. Okay. In the exact same manner. Okay. With the exact same words. Girl C is reciprocating. She likes the flirtation. Yes. Girl D does not. Okay. Guy B is creepy. That's it. It's the same thing, same delivery.
Yeah.
What makes him creepy is the reception.
Yes.
And then if you want to bring like the looks thing into it, a more attractive person is more likely to be guy A than they are to be guy B, and guy
But
B.
I don't understand why they have to make it creepy. Like, to me, creepy, I feel like you have to be careful with creepy because it's like wolf cry shit. Like, creepy is a big word. Creepy is danger. Creepy is harm. Creepy, you know what I'm saying? Creepy is stalker shit. So like, just because you would not reciprocate the flirtation does not mean he's creepy. He's being confident enough to like see if you are interested and to be a bitch back. I'm not saying like just because I am 1000% not being like just because a guy offers to buy you a drink, you need to accept it and spend time with him and talk to him. That is not what I'm saying at all. Yeah. I don't want it to be taken that way. But there's a way to like reject or subdue someone coming on to you without just being like, hey, you're a fucking creep.
Yeah. And what I would say the solution to the problem is it's just blunt denial. And then the line of creepy, I think, shouldn't be the initiation. The line of creepy would be receiving a no and then continuing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't flirting doesn't make you creepy. Flirting makes you interested. Now it depends on how you flirt too. I mean, but like you said, if it's appropriate, flirting in this controlled environment and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't understand where all this like man bashing shit is coming from. I don't get it. I love men.
One thing that I think is really ironic is we talk a lot about like toxic masculinity.
Yes.
And guys not being able to like process their emotions or things like that, or like always having to wall themselves off and stuff. And then when the opposite gender when women start bashing men for being men or things men do, we're not allowed to defend ourselves or anything. We are forced to do the toxically masculine thing and wall off and just take it because we have a dick. We're supposed to just take it on the chin.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, I thought this was
That's the opposite of what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
I also don't like the fact that they're allowed to talk shit to you, but if you turned and talk shit about toxic masculinity, but if you turned around and said, God, I just can't stand emotional women. It's time for them to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like mushy femaleness. We'd all be on your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't know if it's because I have sons, maybe. But it's just like, I don't understand this. Like, I personally love men. I love all kinds of men. I love men who I love that men have this innate need to protect. I love that about men. And that's a lot of the things that I'm hearing. These women are like, God, he just always feels like he has to protect me or open the door for me, or like, I can't do anything for myself. It's like, I don't feel like I can't do anything for myself. I don't know. I love it all. And I love men who are like, want to recite poetry and on the opposite of what, everyday gender specific role would be. I love that about them too. I love it all. I don't understand it.
I don't know, dude.
I just don't think it's fair.
I mean, yeah.
I do understand that there are bad people in this world and some of them have dicks.
Yeah.
And I do understand that there are bad things that happen and a majority of the people that do these bad things have dicks, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all men are disgusting.
Yeah.
But I feel like what I'm seeing is that they're all being lumped together. Like you're all creepy bastards that want to spike their drinks.
Yeah, like there's nothing.
You can't. You're like, yes, I agree with you. There's nothing really to talk about.
Yeah, like it's fucked, and I'm not allowed. Like again, I can't voice an opinion. Like I'm not allowed.
Because if you voice an opinion, you're gonna get your face chopped off.
Yeah.
Because you'll be wrong to someone and right to someone and wrong to them and right to them.
Or
am I gonna get my face chopped off?
No. Because
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
No, I bet you some bitch is gonna come after me.
Well, no, someone like if enough people hear this, someone will be like, "Oh, she's a pick me," which is like,
what's that mean?
It's like a girl who, it's the dumbest fucking thing. It's
am I gonna get angry?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Well, it's like a girl who like is one of the boys, like.
Oh, well, that's not new. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, like or like a girl who's one of the boys, or a girl who like is interested in like men issues, like, and people say that she's doing it, and they'll say things like, "Oh, did he text you back?" Like they're just doing it for male approval.
Oh,
It's stupid.
that's nice because I know that that's not why I do it. But I am interested in male issues because I'm raising 2 males.
Yeah.
You know, I have 2 men that I'm bringing into this world. So yeah, I am interested in male issues. I'm interested in anything that might negatively or positively impact your life or your brother's life. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. And I think that if you are not a mom and you're interested in male issues, that's cool too. And you know what's really exciting? When you're interested in male issues and you find a male that's also interested in female issues. There's nothing to say that we can't both be interested in each other's issues and still stand strong in our own
I personally
assigned
feel,
gender roles or whatever.
I personally feel that the like mission statement of feminism as I understand it has been lost.
Me too.
In the new wave. I feel like it is developed way past a desire for equality in every aspect and is devolved into a revenge.
I think you might be right.
And like the thing like is I just think it's dumb because like dude, we're all dudes. We're all people.
Yeah.
We're just like everyone has their shit and everyone's shit is different,
Yes.
but it's all just shit. Like
Right.
Like,
and I
why-
understand that in general, men and women deal with different things based on their gender and life and all of that stuff. But like my understanding was it was equal opportunity. And so to me, that meant that I was afforded the opportunity, but I got to also make my choice. And if my choice was to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, a feminist would support that and say, cool, that's what you wanted. But if it was my choice to go out and break a glass ceiling or that there should be no glass ceilings, I think is more of the point, and to go out and be in and have opportunity to do all the things that they do, that's cool too. But now I feel like all of a sudden it's become like, no, if you want to live traditional roles and be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen,
You're
then
wrong.
I'm wrong. I'm a piece of shit. And I don't care about your want to do other things that are typically a man's world. And that's just not true for me. That's just not true. I'm also the weird one that's like, you know what? I don't want, like, do I want them to open a door for me? Sure. I think that's very polite. Do I want so much equality that I want them to talk in front of me and do locker room jokes like I'm not there as they would if I'm not there? No, I really don't want that either. Like, I don't know. I just don't want to be all up in your world all the time. I like my world.
Yeah.
Poor son. You just like, you keep talking about shit I can't talk about.
Yeah. Well, genuinely.
Yeah. And do you feel like you can't talk about it because you don't have experience with it, or because if you talk about it, you're going to be in the wrong no matter what you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my friend.
Yeah. Time to
I
go.
have to go. Yeah, it's 6:00.
Say bye.
Oh, okay. We got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't really do that last time.
No, we did not.
Did it suck editing it?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I can do 1 and 2 and then we can use them both.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say this time.
I don't know. We just say bye.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guys, my mom has to leave now.
I got to go. I got to go to my other children.
So thanks for listening, y'all. See you next time.
See you next week.